Hey guys, back here with Tua for another video. So we finally did it. We finally pulled the trigger on pet insurance. It was probably the most asked about question that I've been getting from you guys since I started this channel is, do you have pet insurance? What kind of pet insurance do you recommend? Is pet insurance worth it? All that kind of stuff. And every time my answer was always, I do not, but I'm currently looking into it. And I have been, and I was. But I just wanted to make sure that I did my due diligence and my research before pulling the trigger. Finally decided to. And to be completely honest, the whole pet insurance thing is completely new to me. I've owned dogs all my life, but I've never had pet insurance. I never really felt the need to have it. But now that I have a Bullmastiff, I really got active on message boards online and stuff, trying to learn about them, even before we got Tua. And it was starting to be very clear to me that these dogs can have some major medical issues that can get very, very expensive. They're very prone to cancer, among other things. And not only that, I was starting to come across a lot of stories of these guys tearing their ACLs or tearing up their other things in their knees. And I would always ask people how much they spent when they had it, and did you have pet insurance, and would you recommend it? And lots of people were saying some of their dogs tore both their ACLs at different times or at once. And I kept hearing numbers like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, sometimes $10,000, depending on how big the procedure was. So not only ligament tears and things like that, but like I said, cancer as well. And if your dog gets cancer, obviously you're going to want to help them. I know I would. And whether you're financially able to or not, or financially willing, would be a different story altogether. But I just felt like I wanted to set ourselves up as best we could for any sort of catastrophic type of situation. And that's the way I looked at it. I'm not getting this to cover anything little. I'm looking at this as insurance for major accidents, such as cancer or ligament tears or broken bones, or if God forbid he got hit by a car or something like that. So that's the way that I looked at it. Looked over a few different ones, but I ended up continuing to come back to the same one. And one of the reasons that really stuck out to me, that ultimately probably was the deciding factor between this one and the other ones, was this one you can choose your own deductible. All the other ones that I looked at, there wasn't a whole lot. There was probably 2 or 3 other ones that I looked at, but it just was what it was. They shot you your deductible, and that's what it was, and you didn't have any choice in the matter. But this one, you could choose your deductible, and then that would obviously change your monthly premium. And that was probably the main deciding factor, I would say, ultimately. So the one that I did end up going with was Trupanion. I had heard a lot of good stuff about it. I talked to a lot of different people on message boards, viewers like you guys. Talked to our vet a little bit about it also, and I just kept getting drawn back to Trupanion. I'm not going to name the other ones that I did look into. I'm just going to talk about Trupanion in this video. I don't really see any reason to talk about the other ones, so we'll just get right into it. So this is just scrolling down their homepage of Trupanion.com here, and there's lots of good information on there for you guys, so I would encourage you all to look. And as we go right up here, this is the part where I was telling you about. It allows you to choose your own deductible. But I'll just go ahead and show you how easy this is to work. So you just click on Get My Pet's Quote, and then you just go down and basically fill all this stuff out here. So pet name, Tua. He's a male. He is a dog, not a cat. Go ahead, type in Bullmastiff here. He'll come right up. Pet age, it gives you all these different age ranges. His was 8 weeks to 12 months. Is your pet spayed or neutered? No. Is your pet an assistance animal? No. And then get your pet's quote. Go ahead and just click on that. Go ahead and just let this load. Internet's going slow right now. Come on. Okay, so then it's going to bring you to this page, and it gives you all these recommended monthly premiums for you based on deductible. And here's that little thing I was telling you about where you can go ahead and choose what you want your deductible to be. And that's obviously going to change your premium then as well. But that's what I really like about Trupanion. So we ended up going with a $1,000 deductible because, like I said, I'm just going to treat this for catastrophic type things, and that's $45.44 a month. So not bad at all. So I guess ultimately the way I kind of looked at this was if we're lucky enough for Tua to go ahead and, let's say, live 10 years, it'd be $45.44 a month times 12, and that would be our yearly expense. $545.28. Go ahead and times that by 10 years, and there you go. It'd be about $5,500 per month. And yeah, that seems like a big number, but over the course of 10 years, it's really not. And let's be honest, we impulse buy more than $45 a month on stuff that doesn't even matter, whether it's coffee or pizza or whatever you guys are into buying, I guess. And to me, this is something that's really important because at the end of the day, the way I'm treating this is it would be a catastrophic type insurance, and it'd be my dog's life that we're talking about. But I wanted to get back to this customizable deductible, so we'll go ahead and click on that. And I'll just read to you guys exactly what this is and why I like it. So understanding deductibles, Trupanion offers a deductible that works for you. A deductible is the portion of the vet's bill you're responsible for before the 90% coverage starts. Depending on your pet's medical condition, your chosen deductible amount, deductibles can be paid all at once or chipped away at over time. So the cool thing about that is you do get to customize your deductible, as you guys saw that I chose to do. So basically, let's say you had a $10,000 bill. I know that's maybe not too realistic, but you never know. It depends on what the situation is. You would pay $1,000 to cover your deductible, and then Trupanion would pay 90% beyond that. So 90% of 10,000 would be 9,000 plus your deductible. So you'd be about $2,000 into it, from my understanding, and Trupanion would pay the remaining 8. So that's really cool. Saves you $8,000 right there. Trupanion's policy is unique because we offer a lifetime per condition deductible. You pay deductible only when your pet develops a new condition. So if your pet was fighting, say, cancer for several years, that's going to count the whole time. So that 90% is going to cover that year's worth of cancer treatments. Once your deductible is paid, your policy begins paying out 90% for anything related to that condition for the rest of your pet's life. Okay, that's basically what I just said without reading that. Most pet insurance companies offer an annual deductible. However, we are against making owners pay multiple times for a condition that's diagnosed once. Love that. So yeah, pretty cool. Then they got a little myth thing down here. You'll pay more with lifetime per condition deductibles. Trupanion invented lifetime per deductible to help pet owners save money, blah blah blah. You'll pay a deductible every time you go to the vet. Sometimes it takes more than one vet visit to meet a deductible. However, you don't have to pay a deductible every time you visit your vet. Okay, so that's cool too. Yeah, so that's probably my favorite part about all of this is you can customize your deductible because everybody's situation is going to be different. My situation, I'm just using this for what I would consider catastrophic events such as cancer or tearing an ACL or something like that. So guys, there you have it. Just a very quick overview of just a couple of the reasons why I decided to go with Trupanion. And I'm sure there's other great ones out there. This one just seemed to fit my situation the best, and it was the one that kept getting brought up probably more than any of the others as I was talking to people. And it just felt right to me at the end of the day. So if you have other pet insurance companies that are great, this is in no way, shape, or form any way to be knocking them. Whatever works for you works for you. And don't listen to me or get Trupanion just because I said to. I don't know anything. I'm still new to the pet insurance world. I'm just some guy. So just do whatever feels right for you and seems to work best for your situation. And that's the main thing. But I am happy that I got it, just in case something bad were to happen to this guy here. I know that worst case, I'm going to be into it You know, just maybe a few $1,000s instead of tens of thousands of dollars in an absolute worst case situation. So that's some peace of mind to have, and hopefully I never have to use it, and I'm sitting here at the end of his life saying, well, I ended up spending $5 or $6 grand for no reason. Hopefully that happens. But that's all I have for you guys on pet insurance. Hopefully that answers at least some of the questions for you guys. And I'm obviously still learning about it as well. So any new things that come up with him or me dealing with Trupanion, I'll let you guys know. Other than that, you guys take care and have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Say bye, buddy.